Hello guys, welcome back to another Trollmakers video. I know it's been a while since I've recorded, but that's just because I've had a sore throat all weekend and I really didn't feel like recording. So if my voice starts getting a little crackly or whatever, I don't know. I feel like it's pretty good now, but if it does, that's probably why. And I got new tables that my mic's set on, so the mic might be in a little different spot. It might sound a little different, but I don't think so. Now, I think what I want to do is I want to build an RC plane. I've already built some RC stuff, but I want to just tell you guys who I got this from. He's a pretty small YouTuber, 3,000 subscribers. His name's Tony Skull YT. If you want like an actual tutorial, it should be on there, I think. But yeah. So to go make sure to go check him out. And that's who I figured out how to do this. So we're gonna build the plane instead of like a car or something. Or should I build a car? Let's build a car instead. I think building a car would be better. Let's go over here. I love Great Barrier Reef. It's just so much better than any other map. Oh, and also something that I've like always, or not always, but something that I've been doing a lot more recently is using weight blocks instead of anchor blocks or anchor pins or whatever. The only reason why is because anchor pins, they can get kind of glitchy and it's really annoying. So I normally just don't use them. But yeah. Okay. So really not really gonna care about how this looks. We're gonna care more about how the actual thingy works, or how it looks. So pretty much what I'm gonna do, or all I'm gonna do, is figure out what I want to use as our wheels. I kind of want to make like a little like scout vehicle that you use to like do like some scouting or a head or something. I don't know. Let's go about 4 wide. I kind of like using the RC because it allows you, in my opinion, to like be more free with your building rather than like having to like fit a seat into it. You don't have to. All you need is just the components to actually make it work. But so yeah, all you need is really just need to get a dashable block on either side. I think we're just gonna connect it with one of those, and then let's just get this over some. Boom. Okay. So, and then what you need to do. I don't like how high it is. I know I'm being very picky about how this looks, but I don't know. I know I quite literally just said that I don't care about how it looks here, but I care a little bit. So then all you'll need is XOR gates. So we want forward, reverse, left, right. We'll probably put a gun on there. We'll need one for a camera block. What else do we need? Forward, reverse, left, right. Gun, turret, or not turret, but just gun. I think that's all we'll need. Yeah, I think so. Believe so. And then what you'll need are sensors right along here. One for every XOR gate. And I'll just get this a wee bit closer. And then something that I like to do that the YouTuber that I watched didn't do is I like to put like aerodynamic pieces. Okay, so let me just. So you'll just want pistons. It's the same thing as the thingies or the sensors for every block, and then like I was saying, you have to use these ones because they all have to be individual and they can't connect. So if you use this one, they'll connect with each other and then it'll just break, and you don't really want that. But he doesn't do this. I like to do it because I think it gives you more, like, better reaction, I guess, time to it. Now you do have to use the anchor pin. And oh yeah, also this one. Not that. You need to put this on a 0.2 delay. And also these need to be space. And also all of these need to go into those, and they need to have space in them too. Now, okay, they also need to be toggle. Now, it's been a while since I've built one of these. It's been a while since I've been on Trail Makers. But I ain't playing a whole lot of War Thunder. And, but, so if I forget something, that's probably why. So then all these, you don't want those: speed, maximum, start position 0, auto reset. I think that's all, yeah. And then we'll just survive our space. Okay. See how that works. Okay. So now let's build the vehicle. I'll probably just use. No, let's not use gyro steering. Let's not. Actually, we might want to. Because one of them has to go positive, one of them has to be negative. I won't have to add 2 more controls. Which is fine. Well, they'll have the same controls, but they'll just be like, one will go to one, the other will go to the other. Just one of those. Build it like that. I should probably want some suspension on this thing. Actually, no, the wheels do have to end up here though, because I built them with the wheels being right there. So let me push the wheels back. Okay. We'll just scale all that forward. Now what's the switch do I like to use? The switch that I like to use the straight switch in just because I feel like it uses less space. Like just better for tighter spaces. You just can fit that in there. And then we'll just copy it. Flag up there is good. Up here, a little bit like that. Okay. Oh yeah, these need to have controls into them, which means that these need to be scooted over. Probably just scoot this one over too. This entire thing is gonna need to be scooted over some. Because these need to have, well, they actually just need to stay in the same spot. Stay in the same spot, these need to just be scooted out. Right? Yeah. Might need a, I don't need to, but I think I want to make this long then. Like this is what we're good. This is what we care about, if it looks good or not. But then I think we'll just use pipes. I think. Should I just, yeah, let's just use those. We'll just use those. There we go. Now they are quiet. And then, alright, sometimes I don't really like to have it staring at the thingies, but I think that's how we're just gonna do it. Okay. So that's all that. I kind of want it to be a little wider though. Let's make it a little bit wider. Wee bit wider. I could put it on like that. Let me just get these to be quiet. There we go, just like it. Because then, yeah, I would steer with it. I don't know. I feel like I'm nah. Yeah, let's change it. I don't really want to, but well, actually, I think well, it would look better anyways. Just have a wider back, and then have these be they just like go into a smaller base. Yeah, and then we'll also while we're there, we will put it like that. And I notice that I put it just like that. You'll see that in a second. See why we did that. Let me just finish this back portion up. Let me swap this with, scoot that in more. And then we'll basically just fill this out with a whole bunch of that. Actually, I think I want to scoot it down some. Something like that. I really wish that they had like these, like how they have the like this and how they've got that. Like I wish that they had one that kind of like went with this, because I feel like it would look kind of good, or it would look better than that. Or like one of these that was like built for that. Like, you know, like it doesn't line up good. But I don't know. So what we're gonna do right there, this spot right here, is we're actually gonna put a camera block so we can actually see what's going on. And we're not gonna put the craziest thing. Mini grenade launcher is kind of crazy, a little overkill. Let's put just a smart cannon on the front. Actually, let's put back one though, because we gotta have the camera block connected. And then you get that though. And then if I do that, it'll do this. I don't know. I feel like it looks alright. I don't know. I feel like this needs to be on like a where's like, yeah, the rounded. Oh, I kind of wish that that was not as big as it was. But then I feel like I gotta upgrade this to a 3x1. I feel like that doesn't look terrible. I think it's fine. So now I can steer, can even go to the camera block, and shoot, and everything. But we're not going to be able to do that if it gets disconnected, because if I currently press space, it disconnects it, I don't have control over it. So, if we put this in the engine, this in the engine, this will be our backward or reverse. So this will be W, this will be S. So now we can go backwards, forwards. Isn't that like, I feel like it's like extremely cool. In my opinion, I think that's cool. If you don't, then okay, doesn't really bother me. anyway. But I like that. So if we want to go left, this has to go negative, and this has to go negative. Okay, so we didn't need that extra 2. I thought that it was like that. Okay, never mind. We don't need these 2. I don't really look at those controls. I don't really need to know the negatives and positives of those. That's fine. It's not that hard. So this goes in both of those with a negative, and that will be left or A. This will put in positive output to those, and that will be D. So now I got A. So let me do this. A and D. Now we can steer. Why is the right steer so much worse? It's only going into 1. Why is it only going into 1? Did I just literally not hook it up to both? Oh, I hooked it up to the camera. There we go. That should be better. And now we can turn. Now the thing is, this will still lock on. But, so you see it has the thingy right there, but if I hit space, it goes away. But it will still lock on. You just won't be able to see it be locked on. So, yeah, it's kind of a bummer, but. So this will go into that, which will be left click. And this will just put shift. Well, this will go to the camera block. Now the thing is also you need the XOR gate to go to the camera block too. For the camera block to work. And then this will just have it as shift. So I can drive it without the need of camera block if I just for like testing and stuff. But if I want it, I can't just press shift and I'll go to actually I need to like do this. Well, actually, oh yeah. This needs to be on toggle. Because we just want to do that. And then now if we do that, see now we can actually see as we drive. See like what's going on. Oh, that's a very bad view. I can't, whoa. Oh gosh. Oh yeah, also, blocks don't render as well as they do when they're away from, the player. So you get stuff like that that just don't make sense. But it still works fine. It just don't look like it. Like it literally looks like it's like detached from the car or vehicle or whatever. And open upside down. But the thing is, you also can't press repair. Because if you press repair, it'll bring the entire thing to you. Or it'll actually take the thing to you. But wait, that's already what? That's weird. Wait, no, it's not. What am I? Wait. What's going on? Wait, what? Is it because of the suspension? The suspension is allowing it to sit into the. Wait, I kind of actually like that. I might start doing that like on my other things. Yeah, also we can shoot. Thing is also it can kill it. It's again like well, it can end itself. See now, it can end itself. End. It can't. It doesn't do the other word. I don't know what YouTube likes or not. Like I feel like some YouTubers they care about it, and other YouTubers they don't. And I'm not gonna worry about it, or I'm gonna worry about it. Let's go into camera mode. Okay, there we go. Why are we always steering that way? Am I broken something? What did I break? Something's broken, and what's broken, I don't know. Okay, we're good. We're all settled. Okay. And then press shift. Shift. And then space. There we go. There we go. See, isn't this cool? This is amazing. That the camera block thing is something that I don't think he explained in the video that the Tony guy. That's something that he did not tell you how to do is the camera blocks, but it's right here. So if you wanna know that, you can know that. But yeah, I also don't think you can actually, I can't actually see the, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, that's a wall. There we go. You cannot see anything in the grass. Here we are. Home sweet home. Look, you can actually see it. But what should we name this guy? Well, what should we name this guy? He looks like a Timothy. He looks like a Timothy. He looks like he's a Timothy. Yeah, he's a Timothy. You cannot tell. That's a Timothy right there. What am I doing? I don't know what I was just pressing. But we can add some armor onto him. I know it's supposed to be a scout vehicle, but we don't want Timothy dying. So, well, we should put some armor on Timothy. Timothy gets armor. Armor. You never know, he might get attacked from above. There we go. Now Timothy has armor. Now let's see how good Timothy is. You guys ready to see how good Timothy is? We're gonna put this guy up here. What am I gonna use? I like to use like little chunkier vehicles. This isn't a good thing. Yeah, there we go. Come on. Over here. There we go. Boom. So now we just... Actually, I forgot to press shift. Shift. Did I revert the toggle thing? I did. Okay. There we go. Now Timothy's on a mission. He's got to get to the guy. He's got to get to the enemy. He must neutralize the target. That's all he must do. It's a lot harder to drive an RC vehicle than you think. Because everything's like delayed. Not by an extreme amount, but like just enough to make it funky. Now, I feel like the turret's autoed. Yep, he is. Yes, yes. Hit him, hit him, hit him, destroy him. Yeah, destroy it. Get him, get him. Rotate, lock on. Lock on. I said lock on. Yeah, get him. Get him, Timothy. Why aren't you locking on? Lock, yeah, yeah, yeah. Get him, get him. Sick him. Shook him. Yeah, oh yeah, we're taking out some blocks. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he's not fighting back. I don't know why. Crash. There we go, there we go, there we go. Boom, 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 boom. Oh shoot, this thing, like I said, it's a lot harder to drive. There we go, there we go. Oh, that's a seat. That's a seat. We won. We won. Now return back to base. Whee! Oh. Timothy took some damage, it's fine. Yeah. Okay, we're good. Now I have an idea. Now, Timothy over here can also be used as a, I feel like I'm not allowed to say the word. The Japanese thing. It's the thing that the Japanese people came up with. And no, it's not, you know, like, I'm not trying to be thingy. But he can be the thingy, you know. You guys know what I'm talking about? If you know, you know. That is not what you must do. Maybe we... Okay, well, look at something called history. So I think what I might do is we just might not have any. But I'd like to have control over it. Oh yeah, I remember what I had to do. I've done this before. And I had to put an AND logic gate on it. And instead of this going into that, so you don't go into that. I had to go into here, and here. And this would activate that. So now it don't do the thingy. Whoa. You guys seeing that? What is that? First or whenever I spawn on the thingy yet. Is it just there forever? It's just there forever. That's kind of funny. But now we can do this. We can go boom. So you know, like that guy that we didn't ever finish off. We can go get him now. There we go, and but just hearing like the very oh, it actually didn't do that much damage. We were very off. We were like, I missed by a lot. But I don't think he's moving anytime soon though. Until oh, midair. That was a midair shot. That's crazy. Midair shot. He found the thingy, oh no. Also, it's very prone to EMPs. Because if it does that, and it activates some of the pistons, it could get bad. Because it can send all the pistons haywire. Also, if you hit the actual, like, okay, let's keep you there. Let's repair you. So if we just drive him over there, well, pretty much any vehicle, but it's not like he's immune to EMPs. Pretty much an EMP apparently is a instant kill. Can I say Kumokaze? Hopefully that doesn't get it. Oh gosh. I'm worried now. Well, you know, this video's up. And it's actually like still up. You know, it's fine. But like it's I'm a small creator, they might not find it. It's fine. It's so dumb. Oh. Sir. We'll just respawn. That is loud and obnoxious. We're going over here. There we go. Probably should have came over here. Nice and peaceful. Hit the jump. Oh, yeah, that's crazy. Crazy jump. Oh, yeah. So cool. You're so cool, Timothy. You're so cool. You're so cool. How is this the only thing that survived? Let's go inspect, if that thingy is still there. No, I'm not gonna make you guys watch me drive through the grass. Maybe the dynamite wasn't a good idea. Seems a little, destructive, you might say. Okay, I think we're good. We're good. Just turn. Yep, yep. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow her down. That's so... Please don't crash. Please don't. No! We gotta drive back over there. And I never did a press shift. So dumb. I can probably just go this way and just try to dodge all the grass. A lot more of a simple video here, but you know, it's the first video in a little bit. Oh gosh, please don't hit a tree. Hey there, buddy. It's not even there anymore. The little flash, it just sounds. That was very loud and obnoxious. But, if you'd like to see me build more RC vehicles, or anything really, just, make sure to comment. And, oh! Timothy! And, should we give this guy some eyes real quick? Let's give him some eyes. Let's put, like, I feel like this is like an eye right here. So I feel like if we decal, if we just put, it's gonna look very bad. I'm just putting decals on sloped thingies is like the worst thing that you could, I feel like, in the world. That's good. I don't think that's a good idea. I have an idea. So if I copy this, will it steal all of its like thingies? Yes, it will. I don't want that though. I don't want you to get anything. It's very annoying. I'll just disconnect all the stuff from it. Because then like sometimes it'll like just choose. Let's just go ahead and turn off everything here. There we go. So now, why aren't you working? I didn't. Wait, did it need to have controls from the thing? Apparently it did. Yeah, there we go. But now, look, Timothy's got 2 eyeballs. And I guess we can try to give him a mouth. Would Timothy look funky if we just give him... Nah. He looks like an alligator. Yeah, Timothy's happy to be here. He is extremely happy to be here. He's like one of those guys that's like he seems really joyful, like super excited. Like he's not, like he's harmless. But, and then you just press that button and it goes kaboom. Well, you can't because it's not disconnected, but now you just like, oh, I want to join the party? Yeah, sure, you can join. Boom. Just, it's not a real object. It doesn't have feelings. But, yeah, Timothy is now alive. He is sentient. But, you want to see more content like this, or, something similar to this, or just more trail makers, or anything, really, so make sure to comment. I can't really ask for you to subscribe because I don't know which one you want. But, if you want to see more, just like, subscribe, do all of them, comment. I don't care. But, we'll see you next time. Peace. Ow, that kind of hurt.